My name is Zokipa Olumese. So my colleagues and friends call me Zo. I am part owner of Otaigbe and Olumese CPAs, aka O&O CPAs. We've been in business for roughly 3 years. My professional background dates back maybe 5 years or so, working in the accounting industry, mostly in audit, but now I serve my clients in a variety of ways, from auditing to bookkeeping, tax work, and general business consulting.
My name is Anthony Otaigbe, and I'm a managing partner and founder of Otaigbe and Olumese CPAs. This company was founded about 2 or 3 years ago. Basically, my motivation was just from my personality. I like to serve, I like to work with people, and I wasn't getting that in the jobs that I was working. I felt like I had to put my skills to use. Not only that, but I don't know if if Zokipa talked about it, but when you study for a CPA, you kind of make a deal with the devil. You sacrifice part of your life.
A cool thing is that me and my partner, the main managing partner, Anthony Otaigbe, we've been family friends for a long time, right? And so our paths kind of took distance, over the years, but after some time, maybe 2 years ago, or when the firm kind of got established, we kind of reconnected and found out we both were CPAs, and we both had the same vision in terms of entrepreneurship and building a practice from scratch. And so we thought it made sense just to join together and start this thing.
It's funny because you'd be surprised how many business owners don't even know what accounting is. I teach accounting as a professor, and I'm working with undergrad students to help them get a limited understanding. But the reality is, it's really just about knowing where your money is. If you have a checkbook and you're writing checks, and you look at your bank account, you think you have a certain amount of money in there, and then tomorrow morning, all of a sudden, you have an overdraft. Why is that? Because you didn't balance your checkbook. You got to understand the role and the importance and the value of accounting. Because they don't see it as revenue generating, they don't see the value in it. But it helps preserve your cash and all that. So I think that's really the learning curve, is being able to educate our partners on why you really need to pay attention to this service and why you need it.
Well, for me personally, we engage in conversations with people all the time. Like recently, we've established consulting opportunities for people who are just looking to have a conversation with us. Right, on social media, if you're able to see us, we try to engage with our audience, letting them know what they need, what they can expect when they come and engage with us. Right. Sometimes people don't know what they actually need when they come to an accountant, but we just simply talk to them about business overall, what's their idea and how that idea is going to mature from an accounting perspective. And so we like to engage like that.
It's really, we become selective over time. We figured out that not all good money is best. It's not all good. We really have to like the people that we're working with, because at the end of the day, that will provide the best result for both parties. Especially a lot of times the clients that we get, they were in bad relationships with their previous accountant. It's very bad, sometimes very tenuous. And it's not a question of competence or anything like that. It's just a question of, do you guys gel? Is there chemistry? Do you guys like each other? Could you be friends? Could you go out to the bar or whatever with your client and get a drink? And so that's how, personally, we have to be able to be like, oh, could I actually go out with this person if we weren't working? And would that be, or is this just purely 100% business? So yeah, I would say that we like all of our clients. We treat them like family.
Well, you know that in this industry, the demographic of clients who use us is very broad, right? So from the social media perspective, a lot of the clients that come out of there are young, right? People who are acclimated with using technology and social media, right? But for the most part, our industry is a little older, right? In terms of the businesses that we actually are going after, right? So yes, we've purchased some some internet type of marketing ways, but we've tried to involve ourselves with more interpersonal opportunities, like going to breakfasts, going to lunches, engaging with the local chambers of commerce, meeting business owners, so that there's no barrier of technology between us, and we can just simply talk about what we can do for them.
I gotta say, it wasn't initially me. It was my partner Zokipa who had brought it to my attention about this company called Ageras. I'd heard of companies similar to Ageras. You know, I never really trusted them because, you know, there was no real guarantees. There was no promises. All you did was you paid a certain sum of money, which was usually quite a bit because, hey, you gotta spend it to be able to see the results. But there was no real accountability. You know, how do you know that you'll get the results that you want? So when we looked into Ageras, one of the things that I thought was interesting was the leads that Ageras would promise a certain amount of leads. I was like, okay, so it's not really time-based. It's not, okay, we'll market you for like 3 months and then, you know, good looks, like we're out, you know, it was nice working with you. So I was like, all right, so that's one place where we can, you know, because now if it's about lead generation, now it becomes, was the lead actually beneficial to us? Was it, you know what I mean? So it gives a little more room for quality over just throwing ad dollars and trying to see if something happens. So one of the things that I think inspired me about Ageras was the fact that the first thing I noticed was when we got into the interface or the dashboard, we were able to see Scott's beautiful face and his phone number, direct line. I was like, what is he like IT or like, what is this? Why do we? But I've never seen anything like that, to be able to be that accessible. So I was like, oh, okay, so they're not really running from us. If there's a problem, they want to sort it out. That was what that message sent me. And I was like, this is trustworthy, you know? And so obviously we took the risk, we took the leap. And Scott was very hands-on with us, very supportive, held our hand along the way. And it was just a matter of us working with, I guess I should say, playing our role. You know, Ageras played its role, we played our role in terms of competing and being responsive and making sure that whatever, I mean, the playbook doesn't change, whether it's Ageras or otherwise. You still have to really follow up. It doesn't change with any lead before they become cold. So the only thing is just Ageras accelerated that process. So if you were never really into chasing or pursuing, you know, certain leads, then, you know, it wasn't really for you. But we were hungry, you know, and we still are. And so, yeah, that's why I think it was a great match.
My name is Zokipa Olumese, and I'm part owner of Otaigbe and Olumese CPAs, right? We are a full-service accounting firm that offers accounting, taxes, consulting, everything that you need. But what's most important to us is the relationship, right? Our motto is we listen, we solve. Why? Because when we hear of your need, it's our job to simply solve the issues, right? With a smile on our faces.